Okay, which one do you think, Chase?
All of them.
All of them do. So you should have circled all of them. Because it has undercurve beginning. Uh-oh. Nope, A doesn't begin with the undercurve. It has one at the end of it, but it doesn't begin. It starts going down. So the I and the T start with an undercurve, not the A. Not the A.
I thought you meant like
I know. Okay, circle each letter that begins with an overcurve, which a basketball goal. Which one of these starts with a basketball goal? Could be 2, could be 1, could be all 3. Starts with the basketball goal, overcurve, one of these. Starts at the bottom and goes up like you're shooting a basket. What do you think, Isaiah? So that's an M and an N, not the B. The B starts at the bottom and goes under. It's an undercurve. So these are the only two that have a basket. Okay? You don't have to highlight it. No, I'm just showing you. Okay, now the down curve beginning, like they're diving at the beginning. I'll have to give you a hint. 2 of them. 2 of them have a down curve beginning. What 2, Xavier? Yes, the D and the G. They start in the middle and go down for a down curve. The W starts with the undercurve. All right, which of these has a slant stroke in them? Only 2 has a slant. None of them begin with slants, remember? So it has slants in them. What 2 have slants in them? Gracie? Yes, the K and the Q. Q have a slant in them. Very good. Let's go to the next page. All right, now something else to know about cursive is some have tall letters, lower cases that go way up to the top. Some lower cases are short, they stay in the middle. And some have what we call descenders that go down underneath the main line. Okay, do you see the difference? Tall goes from top to bottom, part of them. Short just stay between the dotted and the bottom line. And letters with descenders go underneath the bottom line. Okay, so circle the tall letters in this first line. Circle only the tall letters. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. You should circle on this first line here. Circle tall letters. Circle just the tall letters. What's one of the tall letters, Emsley? A is not tall. It doesn't go to the top. Oh, the H. Sorry, I heard A. Yes, the H is 1. Emma? The D is 1. Sydney? The T. There's one more, Chase. L. Yeah. I like how you're using your thing on your desk. You all have cursive on your desk. That's what he's looking to see, the one that matches with L. Okay, the D, the H, the L, and the T all go from top to bottom. Okay, now on the next line, circle the short letters. Only go from the dotted to the bottom line. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 again. There's 4 that are short. Circle the short ones. Isaiah, what's one of the short ones? M. Cooper? O. Emery? E. Ooh, what's that last one, Corbin?
N.
No, it's not an N. No, it's not a U. What is it, Wyatt? V.
I knew it.
That's a V.
I knew it.
Okay, now the ones that have descenders, meaning they go past the bottom line, they dip down. They dip down into the water. There's 5 there that you need to circle, that dip down, that have descenders. They're putting their toes in the water. See if y'all know what letters these are.
How many are there?
5. You can look real easy so you can see which ones go down.
They're all in a row.
Okay. Who can tell me one of them? Lily? Q is right here. Yep, that's one. It goes down. Kate? J is right here. Alyssa? P is right here. Kinsler? No, T doesn't go down. It doesn't go down. Emma? F. And there's one more. Wyatt?
Z.
Z. That silly one is a Z. Doesn't look anything like a printed Z. Okay, go to the next page, the last page.
Oh, yeah, I know what it's the one with like
Now,
200.
when we get further along and we start writing words, you're going to notice that they connect. We never stop writing when we're writing a word. Your pencil never comes up. So when we write ants, we do the A, then our pencil comes up. We do an N, and then our pencil comes up. We do the T, and then our pencil comes up. And then we do an S. They're not connected. And they're straight up and down. But when you write in cursive, they all connect and they all lean. Okay? So, when we are looking at words, sometimes you can make the letters too far apart. Look how far apart these are.
Oh.
Sometimes you can make them too close together and they squish. But this one is just right. So circle that one.
It looks wrinkly though.
It's not wrinkly.
A little.
Okay. Now this one says little ants. And see this? They're showing me how much space should be. Not a lot of space, but just little. And you wouldn't draw that. That wouldn't be there. They're just showing you. So which one, number 1, 2, or 3, has the best space between the words some little ant? Some little ants. Which one has the best spacing? Kate? 3. That's right. This one's way too close, and this one's way too far apart. And these are just very little. But this one is, yeah, you can almost do a finger space. That's right. You almost want to do a finger space just like we did in printing. If you need to do a finger space when you're writing, that's best. Our spaceman fingers. All right, put these in your black folder to take home, and I'm going to show you which ones you're going to work on this week. Yes. All right, I also want y'all to get out your yellow folders. Get out your yellow folders. I want the only thing to be in your yellow folders to be your weather journal, your purple paper from today, your song words for this week, and everything else is go home.
Even this?
Yeah, even your
That's all I have in there. What about the things that we did?
Take it home.
Even the exercise.
Oh no, the seesaw stays in there. If you have a seesaw paper, keep that in there.
Oh my God. This is mine's on the other side.
Weather journal, your
Is this
paper.
snap time?
No, we're not done with cursive. We are way behind today. We're not going to get this done today.
This has a lot of papers. I only have one paper.
Hey, remember your weather journal stays in there. Your purple paper stays in there. If you have your seesaw, keep that in there. And what your paper stays in there. Okay. Just keep your yellow folder on your desk because I'm going to show you what you're going to do. Just keep that one in there, Alyssa. Okay. We're listening. All right. So these two papers you're going to get all week to work on. So I'm just going to show you how to do them, and then you're just going to put them in your yellow folder. And this week, when you're done with your work on early, then you can go work on these. If they're not done by Friday, we're going to take them home and work on them, okay? So you have all week to do them. So these are just practicing your curves. But I want you to do each letter. You're just going to do the whole letter. So you're going to do with and you're going to trace all the letters with your highlighter. You're going to trace them. Then down here, whenever it's like this, you're going to use your pencil. So again, we're practicing our strokes. And just because there's no more dots doesn't mean you can't do more. I want to do as many as you did on top. So there's 5 here. You need to do 5 on the bottom. Does that make sense? Yes. This one has 4 on top. So you're going to do 4 on the bottom. Then on the other side, you're going to trace the letters again, doing down curve. You're going to trace all these letters with your highlighters. And then you're going to practice the strokes. Now, if you don't know where to start, like a D, you don't start here. You start with the down curve and then go up. Start with the down curve, start with the down curve, start with the down curve, start with the down curve. So if these are down curves, that's what you start with. You're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on top. So how many are you going to do on the bottom? 10. Then these you're going to trace. And you're going to do over curve strokes. So these are just practicing the strokes we just learned. If you have 10 on top, 10 on bottom. Then your other page is where we're going to start doing letters. And you're going to start making words. We're going to do lowercase I and lowercase t. So when you do the I, watch. Because I'm showing you how to make an I right now. Oh, it's frozen. You're going to start at the bottom, go up, down, up, and a dot. Up, down, up, dot. Well, you're not supposed to be using a highlighter to do that. Up, down, up, dot. And you're leaning just like that. You see what I did? Now at the bottom, you're going up, down, and you go straight into the next eye. And you put your 2 dots for 2 eyes. You go up, and then straight into the next one. Just like that. So anywhere there's stuff like this, I want you to use your highlighter to trace it. Anytime they're blank like this, that's when you got to write it with your pencil, okay? Does that make sense? And then the T starts at the bottom, goes up, down, and up to the top, middle again, and then across. Now look, you're going to do T, T-I, and it. It's going to be your first real word you're going to make in cursive. So these lines you're going to trace, and these lines are going to copy what's on top of it. So I'm going to, since this has T, I'm going to copy it. T, T, T. This has 2 T's. T, T. T, T. Okay? So you are going to copy what's on that top line. You're going to trace the top line and then write with your pencil on the bottom. So these 2 are going in your yellow folder.